Well, hello there, you're watching the official Theme Park Fans YouTube channel and welcome back to another video. Should Galactica be renamed back to Air? Yes guys, that is the topic of today's video. Should Galactica be renamed back to Air? So first of all, how I'm going to do this video is I'm going to be talking about the history of Galactica, the news of virtual reality on Galactica, and finally, the main topic of this video, should Galactica be renamed back to Air? So, without further ado, let's begin. So, before Galactica opened, it was known as Secret Weapon, what was it? Secret Weapon 5 it was known as, and this was the name of the ride during the construction phase. So, pretty much throughout the 2001 season, it was known as SW5, and back in those days, because, this was way before the social media times, the name of the ride was, it was easily kept as a secret, whereas now, when they were building Wicker Man, and even Smiler, it was easy enough to find out what the names of SW7 and SW8 were going to be, but back then, it was a secret, and so yeah, it was known as Secret Weapon 5 during the construction during the time when it was being built, and then in 2002 it opened as Air, the world's first flying coaster, and it was known as Air from 2002 until the end of the 2015 season. Then in 2016 it was announced that Air would be renamed to Galactica, and also in that case it would be rethemed, and some new theming elements would be brought to the ride, such as the Galactica portal that you see when you come down the first drop after the lift hill, and of course the main thing about Galactica, the virtual reality headsets. So now I am going to be talking about the news of virtual reality on Galactica. At the start of the 2016 season, it was pretty much mandatory that you had to wear the virtual reality headsets. I mean, the only people who could ride without the virtual reality headsets were, I think, the people who had a medical condition with their eyes or something, because if you didn't know, when Galactica had the virtual reality headset, after the guests had been on the ride, when it came off the ride hosts on Galactica would wipe down the headsets with, I think it was disinfectant wipes, I think. It was something like that anyway, and they used some sort of wipes to, clean the germs off people's eyes, because they've been on their eyes, and so yeah, then virtual reality was carried through to the 2017 season. It was still in use then. Then along came the 2018 season, and this is when the news of virtual reality starts to dwindle a bit. So you could still ride with virtual reality, but the queue for this was a bit longer than for those who wanted to ride it without virtual reality, and because of this, they only used virtual reality on, I think, the last 2 rows of the ride, which made sense really, because when it opened back, well, it didn't open back in 2016, but when it was rethemed back in 2016, there wasn't I just couldn't see the point of having virtual reality on the front row of Galactica, I mean, what's the point? So it made sense that they put the virtual reality on the last 2 rows of the ride in 2018. Then along came the 2019 season, and this, guys, was when virtual reality was removed from the ride. And this leads me to the main question of this topic and the video title: should Galactica be renamed back to Air? This is an interesting one, a really, really interesting one, and it was difficult for me to come up with an answer to this as such. So I've gone with yes and no. So I've said yes because I feel like since the virtual reality headsets were removed, I feel like the theming for Galactica has gone to waste a bit. So if it was down to me personally, I would retheme and rename the ride back to Air. You know, how it was. You know, how it was before 2016. And I've said no because I really like the Galactica portal. I feel that adds a bit of a feel to the area. And I also said it could potentially be a waste of time renaming / retheming the ride back to Air. And the reason why I said this was because it could confuse a lot of guests who come to the park. So for example, you know, let's say a guest, you know, I don't know, visits Alton Towers this year. I'm going to say a new guest who has never been to Alton Towers before. They come this year, they ride, you know, Wicker Man, Nemesis, Smiler, Galactica, and then they come back the next season and they find that Galactica has been renamed back to Air, and they'll be like, well, I'm a bit confused about this. Last season it was known as Galactica. This season it's known as Air. I'm confused. So, to sum it all up, I think I'm 50-50 on this topic. So yes, because I feel like now that the virtual reality headsets have been removed, I feel like the whole theming and kind of like, I wouldn't say a story as such because there was no story behind Galactica, but I just feel like the whole theming and the whole point of Galactica has kind of gone to waste now. And I've said no because I just feel like it would be a waste of time to retheme it back to Air, and I like the Galactica portal as well. So yeah, it's kind of an interesting topic that, I mean, as I've said, last season was the season when they removed the virtual reality headsets on Galactica, and now it just feels like every ride on Galactica, in my opinion, just feels like Air. So there we go. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? Would you like to see Galactica be renamed / rethemed back to Air, or would you rather just keep it as Galactica? Do comment below because I want to see your thoughts on this topic. I've really enjoyed doing this video and I hope you have too. So if you did enjoy watching this video as much as I have enjoyed doing it, then please give it a thumbs up, or, you know, like, you know, whatever, thumbs up, like. If you would like to become part of the theme park fans family, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss a single video. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page. As always, our Facebook page link is in the description below, so please go and check. So please go and check it out and give it a like. The next video will be coming out on Tuesday, so I'll be seeing you guys on Tuesday for the next video. I can't wait for it. And yeah, I don't have anything else to say really. It's been an interesting video talking about Galactica and whether it should be renamed back to Air, how it was. And another point. Just like, this will be the last point before I go. Do I prefer the theme music of Galactica to the theme music of Air? It's kind of a tricky one, but I'm going to leave you with a quick answer, guys, and I'm going to say, I do like Air's theme music because it gives me a bit of a nostalgia feel, but I am going to ultimately say I do like Galactica's theme music because it has an epic feel about it. I'm Will Donahue, thank you for watching Theme Park Fans, and it's time to close the video down. Bye guys, thanks for watching.